Students, today we will learn how to explain any concern with thing. Very simply, students have learned how to explain their surroundings. In our surroundings, we see three main things. One is person, second is place, and third is thing. How to describe? It is the thing that the student should learn fundamentally, initially. In the different schools, colleges and universities, we see this thing that students feel confused when they express any person, place and thing. They are to imagine, how to imagine what word they should think. Very simple grammatical words they should revise and keep in their mind before explaining anything. Students think that it is very common for them, it is very simple for them to revise the words, but it is very necessary to remember such words of grammar. Like Vijayaman, Walter, Hanumangarh, Vincent. They are very simple and common words of English grammar. But students forget it because they take it lightly and they think that these words we use daily, but they do not speak these words. If they will not speak, then word will not express its identity. Word will not express, it will not make them able to express ideas and thoughts of our mind. So it is very necessary for a student to describe their external features of anything. What are the external features of anything? For example, I have this smartphone, I have turban on my head, there is chair, table. What are its external features? What are its color, size, shape, figure? These are the main contents that students should record in their mind for explaining anything that they have around them. One thing is very common. How our mind observes the things. It is by color. First of all, our mind record the things in the form of color, then size, then shape, then figure. So if they keep these contents in their mind, then they easily can explain anything whatsoever they have around them.
What is your topic of the day?
Sir, explaining person, place and thing. How to explain?
Right first right. पहले लिखिए.
Simply students start now. Actually, students attempt these topics without concept, without knowing the fundamentals of the language. If they are not taught clearly about the noun, if they are not expressed them, the external features of the things, they cannot explain the noun, they cannot understand the noun. So, what are the kinds of noun? Person, place, and thing. Now, we have explained how to express anything. For example, if a student is to describe this chair, externally he is observing that it has 4 legs, it is made by plastic, it is used to sit, so it has many features. Like that, if we are to explain the place, if a student is to explain the place, then very simply they can explain. Because all places have some common
Sir,
features.
you please assume as if you are teaching a class.
Okay.
We are the students, you are the teacher.
Okay. Sure. Simply, if we ask from the student, explain.
Again, you are doing the same.
Okay, explain your hometown, please.
It's Sirsa.
Okay, explain your hometown in 2 to 5 sentences.
You assume my reply, please.
Okay, you belong to Sirsa. If you are to explain Sirsa, then first of all, how will you explain? You will generalize the idea. First of all, you will generalize the topic. Imagine that you belong to Sirsa, and Sirsa has all the facility. It has all facility. It is well facilitated. It has roads, railways, post offices, government departments, and all kind of departments, private and government departments it has. So it is full facilitated. Simply these features are not common. These features are not common for any place we are to explain. So like that, if we are to explain any person or personality, or to explain, simply we ask from the students, who is your role model? Who is your role model?
Just assume our reply and continue, please.
So think that you yourself is the role model for the public, for the society. So how will you explain the person? Very simply, you can explain. Very commonly, you can explain because the person who is well and good in their character, then simply he has a good personality. And character is the main important thing that a student should learn initially while studying any institution. So these things are really praiseworthy and admirable for the students. That will make our society better, nicer, finer than. So these are the things that will make them able to explain and imagine any things naturally. Students simply you are trained, you are learn only words and thoughts that you are given, but it is not sufficient. Students should be imaginative. You are to be imaginative while explaining anything. You are to imagine the thing that is not apparent, that is not in front of your eyes. Something is happening inside your mind. Something is not visible in front of you, so you can explain things very easily if you have imagination. Today, nowadays, students are learning simply. Students are learning simply from recordings, savings, and imitating things. So this is not the good method of learning English. For learning English, imagination is the best educational technology. Students should learn these things. So imagine as much as they can imagine. According to Platonic theory, it is said that you are to imagine. Aristotelian theory says about the imitation. Students of the
Imagination is not a technology.
yes.
How you can say that imagination is technology? You say imagination,
Yes, natural sir, it is natural God created thing that every living being has, all the living beings on this earth has the power to imagine. If they imagine, they can describe anything. And if they imitate the things, it means that they cannot be the perfect learner of the language.
what are the different forms of a noun? Different forms of a noun.
Now, yes, now there are 5 kinds of nouns in which students learn. One is their particular noun, common noun, collective noun, material noun, and abstract noun. So first three kinds of noun are known as the secondary kind of noun, but last two, material noun and abstract noun, these are main important nouns. One is external, second is internal. Material noun is external noun. Externally, whatsoever we think in the form of human body, we are made by air, fire, soil, sky, and water. These are the five elements of human body. These are the kind of material noun. And something is hidden, something is latent, that is not apparent in front of our eyes. That is the abstract noun. Just we can feel, just we can imagine. We cannot transfer, we cannot see. We can only observe, examine, evaluate the things. That is known as the abstract kind of noun. So there are five kinds of noun we study in English. There are five kinds of noun we study in English. But chiefly there are two kinds of noun, external noun and internal noun. External is material, internal is abstract noun. But particular noun, common noun and collective noun, these are the secondary kind of nouns. What is the particular noun?
Give few examples of collective noun. Right.
Collective noun.
Okay, collective noun, right, collective noun, and few examples.
The things that we found, find in the form of collection, in the form of person, place, and thing. If the person are in the form of collection, if the place in form of collection, if the thing is in form of collection, that is called collective noun.
Right examples.
And we collectively explain that like that word as already heard a group of animals, flock, a group of birds, army, a group of soldiers, class, a group of students. I give number of examples we can express from the collective noun.
Now, right, abstract noun, with few examples.
Yes, pleasure and honesty, brotherhood, motherhood, fatherhood, sisterhood. We are going to be used in the form of suffix, wood, and ship, and alley, personally, professionally, emotionally, spiritually. These words are known as abstract noun. These words can be just observed and then these words can be examined as well. But these words cannot be transferred, cannot be shift from one place to another. So it is about the abstract noun. Like our pleasure, our honesty, this cannot be measured. These can be observed only. So these are known as the abstract kind of noun in English.
Dr. Rakesh. Dr. Rakesh, introduce yourself in 5 lines.
So not question not the
Introduce yourself in 5 sentences. Yourself,
This is Dr. R.K. Singh from Risa. I have delivered many lectures on language, literature, and grammar. I have performed in swimming and shooting, especially in water polo and freestyle swimming. I have been a gold medalist in swimming, and in shooting I have also performed on my YouTube channel all different kind of activities and cultural moments of the society. I have expressed on my YouTube channel theater, and presently I am working in IGNOU University, Kanadi Open National University as an academic counselor, consultant, examiner and developer.